game, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. For the finish, Wall, no luck.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Zubats. And he uses the glass on the way.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Edwards. Sinks the triple.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
All taking his time here. Outside, George. From downtown. Rebound, Minnesota. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Wall with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
John Wall taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Spydi, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Zubats. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Back to Leonard. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Comes up empty down low. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get deep for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Here's Russell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard, no luck. Minnesota leading by 5. Towns, the pass to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to McDaniel. Outside, Russell. Lets the 3 fly. And finished off by Gobert.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Outside, George. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, Batum. Back to Leonard. Pass to Batum. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Batum. Looking to end the run. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniels. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Batum a screen on Russell. Wall dishes to Batum. He's it up and in off the pretty assist.
Showing the versatility. Nicholas Batum attacking in the lane and challenging that defense.
McDaniels passes to Russell. McDaniels in the post. Leonard's there. And Gobert kicks to Russell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
Russell, 2 shots.
And so Russell hits them both. George with the ball. 3 seconds left. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the small forward position.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Towns against Batum. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that. You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. Back to Russell. Knocked away. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why? When you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside for Batum. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. 4 on the clock. Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Now, here is Russell. Towns for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Batum attacking, and Batum throws it down.
Carving up the D in style. Love when Batum takes charge and finds a lane to the rim.
Russell passes to Towns. And for Gobert, he gets it there. Outside, Russell. To the right side. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Over George. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Edwards with the stuff.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
The drive by Russell. No problems knocking that one down. Towns has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Russell finds McDaniel. Timberwolves passing it around. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Launches a three. The Clippers grab the miss.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
And here's Leonard from three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on John Wall.
Another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position, and makes him a handful to defend inside. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Here's George after the basket by Minnesota. Passes it to Zubac. Leonard the bounce pass. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Russell passes to McDaniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
That free throw missing.
At the line for 2.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. He got it up, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. All out there with Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Anderson's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Kennard up top. Stolen by Reed. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Timberwolves keep it alive. Powell against Prince. The pass to McLaughlin. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Can't hit from in close. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Kennard. Outside for Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Pass to Noel. There's the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Kennard against Prince. Pass to Powell. There's a screen by Covington. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Powell kicks to Kennard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late.
Which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty. And he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Just 4 to shoot. The tray. Knocks it loose. Out left to the wing. Here's Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jackson looking it over. Kicks it out to Covington. And another three for the Clippers.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. And here's Anderson from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Outside Jackson. Pulls it from 20. He's off on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Prince outside. To the wing right side. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the tie. Noel, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Oh, Morris in position. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Reed with it. Passes it to McLaughlin. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Covington. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Covington's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
The pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Powell. Reed with a block. And he gets it back.
Look at the reach and vertical by Norman Powell. Extends the possession. Tough break for the defense there.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the small forward. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Gobert down low. He's covered by Leonard. Towns dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
And Wall kicks to George. Outside, Batum. Wide open. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by George. Zubac's the pass to Wall. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
The first one falls.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Russell kicks to McDaniels. Edwards against George. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McDaniels. Rebound by John Wall. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George. Poked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And here is McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert. Edwards finds Gobert. Puts the move on. And finished off by Gobert.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the middle. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell looking around. Now McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Right side Wall. Here's Batum. Minnesota with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Oh, big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Wall attacking. Towns with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
George passes to Zubats. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. It's Russell with the drive. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
No good from Zubats. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Russell kicks to Gobert. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Here's Zubats. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
We've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Durant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Morant. Launches a three. Payne with it. Out left to the wing. Goes back up. Outside for Brooks. From deep. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside. Pass to Wall. Back to George. Adams grabs the miss.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Outside Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Drops in the three.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And here's Wall. Morant with a defensive effort. Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There are too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Batum. Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Morant against Wall. Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. Second chance effort. Outside for Brooks. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Wall with it. Checked by Brooks. Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Leonard with the ball. Now Batum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Zubac. And he makes it on the layup.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Batum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Leonard passes to George. And George with the jam.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment with finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Morant finds Brooks. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Leonard on the wing. George outside. Back to Leonard. And it's Payne with the rebound. Here's Morant. Takes it inside.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Wall attacking. And Zubac with the basket on the assist from Wall. Zubac has got 6.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. You're better off stopping him from getting...
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
George, no good. Memphis trailing here. To the middle. Zubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. George passes to Wall. Leonard outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Poke loose.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Down low. Here's Adams. 4 on the clock. Morant finds Jackson. Puts up a 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Here's Morant. He's got 7. Looking to win the run. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
George outside. Missed it. 3 for 6 now.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Payne against George. Payne, the pass to Morant. Lets it go from deep. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
It's George with the drive. Leonard passes to Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for LA, EPC.
And Zubac drops them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Fires from deep. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Ball to Memphis.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
51 seconds left in the second period. Brooks finds Bain. Here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard passes to Zubac. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Morant. Wall against Brooks. Pass to Batum. Puts it up from 17. And that one's long. Right side, Morant. On the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
With a score, 23, the Grizzlies, 22. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Memphis, they've got John Conchar. Also, Tyus Jones out there. Danny Green is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. On the wing, Jones. The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris, left side, driving to the basket. Pass to Powell. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones from outside. The rebound by Jackson. The Clippers trail. Now here's Morris. Back to Jackson. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman from behind the arc. Covington grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morris with it. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Kennard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Outside Jones. The three is up. On target from range. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Powell in the post. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Defended by Jackson. Back to Green. On the wing, Jones. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Green missing. Here we go. Here's Powell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Outside Jones. Three-pointer. Kennard with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3. Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Here's Conchar. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Kennard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad. It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Pass to Conchar. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Jackson against Jones. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Morris finds Powell. Jackson outside. There's the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Tillman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Aldama. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Kennard on the wing. Green covering. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Jones. And the layup falls. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Powell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Substitution on the court.
Five ticks left in the third quarter of the game. From deep, Morant. Can't get the 3 to fall. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Clippers. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with John Wall. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Wall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
So physical for 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Morant against Wall. Outside Morant. Here's the floater. The 3 from Bain. Good. And the setup by Morant. And this game is tied up now. And for the Clippers, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Morant against Wall. Batum in the post. George outside. Shot clock at 2. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bain. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Smart defense from Morant, wreaking havoc with his activity, coming up with the steal.
Now Wall. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jackson. Morant with it. Wall covering. Stolen by Wall. Batum against Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Dillon Brooks. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis. And so he hits both. Now here's Morant. This one for 3. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side Wall. Pass to Zubac. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant with it. Checked by Wall. And again, Memphis no good. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
George against Jackson. George passes to Zubac.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Ball against Morant. To the inside. Here's Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
So he comes up empty, missing both. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Outside Wall.
2 minutes from.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Clock at 4. It's George with the drive. And George with the jam.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Morant against Wall. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Ja Morant picks one up.
As calm as they come, Kawhi Leonard, a great guy to have at the stripe in these moments.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Offensive rebound. Outside for Morant. Oh, they need this. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside Wall. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Wall against Morant. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Batum sets a screen. Wall, the pass to Batum. Missed inside. Zubac against Morant. To take the lead. And they recover it. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Timberwolves on defense. Brooks kicks to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. Adams down low. Gobert on him.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint, it's deflected. Morant with the steal. And so just over a minute and a half played. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Minnesota. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Count it.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Morant against Russell. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Two shots.
Both free throws good from Morant.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. Towns high post. Jackson on him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The drive by Russell. Here's McDaniels, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morant outside. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Jackson. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell finds Edwards. The kick out to Towns. The 3-ball. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
He hits the second from the line. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. Pass to Brooks. 1:02 left to play here in the first. Morant dishes to Jackson. And Memphis turns it over again. Minnesota leading by 4. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Towns wide open. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 7 points.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. Outside, Bain. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The pass to McDaniels. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant with a wide open look. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Bain, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now Russell. Pass to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Morant passes to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Passes it to Bain. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adams. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards against Bain. Edwards can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morant finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. McDaniels up top. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The 3 from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Russell with the drive. Towns for 3. Up the line, Minnesota. McDaniels in the post. Brooks covering, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Morant kicks to Jackson. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. In the corner, it's Payne. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Morant against Russell. It's stolen by Gobert. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now. And Edwards with the stuff.
They must have forgotten the no-dos defensively there because they were sleeping. How else can you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass? Shouldn't happen.
It's Morant with the drive.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Towns finds Russell. Gobert with it. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, Payne. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Outside, Towns. And a miss there on the triple. And that does it for the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, up 8. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 18.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Anderson can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Noel. And it's Anderson atop the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Green will bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Prince. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Jones, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Driving inside. Noel passes to Reed. And he dunks it down.
It's his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
And there's the pass to Concha. Here's Eldama. Pass to Jones. Fades and shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stripped it away. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A three. Conchar, good. Conchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Down low, Tillman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated. She ain't right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
2 minutes.
Passes to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Aldama passes to Green. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Noel. Prince outside for 3. Drills it from outside. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Here's Tillman. Guarded by Reed. Pocket 6. Conchar, the pass to Green. Goes up from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Green's got 5 points so far.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Minnesota making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. The Grizzlies trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Well, Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Austin Rivers in for D'Angelo Russell. And the Timberwolves call time here. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Rivers. The drive by Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Prince has got his 2nd bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Now here's Morant for 3. Well, the 3-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Prince's shot is good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
That will count. Misses the 3. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we got a take. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty. But when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
John Morant.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Morant blows it down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Adams with the screen on Russell. The 3 from Morant. Back to Bain. He kicks to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Outside, Bain takes the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Minnesota in the lead. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Edwards dishes to Towns. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Morant for 3. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Edwards. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Morant outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
The kick out to Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Morant in the corner. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Payne for 3. The rebound by Prince.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Out to Russell. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Russell. Shot from the inbound. And he lays it up and in. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big score at this point in the game, folks. D'Angelo can't do it any better than that.
Morant passes to Jackson. Up top, Bain. Edwards defending. The 3 from Morant. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brooks with no one around. No good on the 3. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Towns gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Brooks Brooks from outside. Connects from downtown.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Good.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Here's Edwards. Yes!
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Morant for three. Bain finds Morant. From past the arc. Bain passes to Jackson. Leaps for it. No good from three-point territory. Here's Towns. It's off. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's loud as you need our T-shirt fans. Those fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Here's Morant, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. It's stolen by Edwards. Prince with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Stolen by Brooks. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. 6 to shoot. Morant kicks to Bain. And here's Brooks from outside. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Back to Morant. Over Russell. Outside, Bain. It's good from long range. Bain's got the first basket here in overtime for Memphis.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Three-pointer. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant with it. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. And Adams kicks to Bain. From deep. Second chance shot. Adams' shot is off. Minnesota shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Outside, Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell finds Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Exactly what this team needed. Completing the and one.
Morant against Russell. Outside Jackson. Over Gobert. It's stolen by Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Adams against Towns. Back to Gobert. Inside. Count it!
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Morant against Russell. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. And he shuts it down right on top of Carl Anthony Towns.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant flying up in the air for the jam.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 2. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And to scrape and claw to push it to over.
Anthony Towns is one of the best shooting big men the game has ever.
Yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So here's the Clippers starting group. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with John Wall. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Here's Batum. The kick out to Wall. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Zubats with the steal. Wall against Russell. Wall gets the bucket. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Minnesota with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Gobert passes to McDaniels. 2 on the clock. Gobert, no good. Russell against Wall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA, so they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Leonard against McDaniels. Leonard attacking. Zubats. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he's just got to find him.
Now here's Wall. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Edwards against George. Outside for Russell. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Leonard. Ball for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's George. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Here's Russell. A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Now McDaniels launches a 3. It's rebounded by George. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
At BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys. And he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Leonard passes to Batum. Back to Leonard. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Gobert with it. Guarded by Batum. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Edwards got his second basket on the night.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Out to Leonard. The three is up. On target from range.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Towns. 4-3. Second shot opportunity. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Now here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. The kick out to Wall. Here's Batum. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And Batum has the answer locked and loaded from the three-point line.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
The Clippers in the lead. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Edwards against George. Outside Wall. Here's Zubac. Kicks it to George. Launches it. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Gobert's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Now here's Wall. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Edwards. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Leonard against McDaniels. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Russell against Wall. Here's Zubac. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Nifty move. In deep, Edwards drops it in. Edwards has got 6. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end, and just the combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Gobert passes to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. It's deflected.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Leonard for 3. The putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Russell against Wall. Zubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. And George with the jam.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Towns. Back to Daniels. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Russell against Wall. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Lets the 3 fly. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Towns can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the first half now in the books. Clippers ahead, up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Shot clock at 6. Prince can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And that one misses. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Shooting 1. Substitution on
the Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Morris. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Here's Powell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Clippers,
that one falls for Powell.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Over to the wing. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Powell outside. It's Covington on the wing. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Inside. Pass to Noel. And stolen by Covington. Now here's Kennard. Defense is right there. And the jam by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
The Timberwolves shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. Beyond the arc. Now pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the paint. Here's Covington. Morris with it. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Into the lane. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin, clock at 4. From behind the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Powell in the post. Prince is there. Out to Covington. Powell left side. Fires from the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. Towns with a rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to Russell. Towns finds Russell. McDaniels inside, covered by Covington. Inside, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Gobert with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Here's Towns. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Jackson, pass to Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Jackson with the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Stolen by Kennard. Here's Jackson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, Reggie determined that time. A great straight line angle he took. And he ended up fouling.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Russell with the ball. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It's good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Edwards against George. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. John Wall, he's checked in for Jackson. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 13-point game. McDaniels, that's good.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
Los Angeles shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Now Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Russell against Wall. It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the big finish by Wall.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now here's Russell. Right wing. They get it again. Towns. Outside for Russell. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's George on the wing. Back to Leonard. Can't get it to drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to George. Takes a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Russell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact and make it an and-1. Russell with a nice play.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Batum outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota shooting only 39% so far in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Edwards against George. Pass to Batum.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. Batum left side. There's the triple. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
McDaniels.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Wall against Russell. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's the break. The kick out to Edwards. Shot on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss. Wall with it. Russell covering. Towns against Wall. Out to Leonard. From downtown. Pure from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Kawhi has really perfected that stroke, and he did not come into the league with that kind of skill or that kind of threat from the three-point line.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And he recovers it. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Zubats. And that one's long. Outside Wall. George, right side. Back to Wall. And here's George, guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 5. George's shot is off. It's Edwards on the wing. No good on the triple. From deep. No good. So the Clippers win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's all right, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel early, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point.
Wow, the vertical on display by John Wall. My goodness.
Adams with the screen on Wall. Morant with the bucket. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run.
Oh, goodness. Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Morant outside. Bain passes to Morant. Back to Bain. Out to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. Wall with a block.
John Wall, such a smart, disruptive defender.
Zubac the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Morant outside. The pass to Bain. It's Brooks on the wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams' shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Leonard looking around. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Wall up top. Double clutches. And it's good on the layup. Wall's got 6 points.
John Wall is assertive when he touches the paint. This guy always capable of doing damage inside.
Now Morant. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
All with it. He's picked up by Morant. George against Adams. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Morant against Wall. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Outside Leonard, pass to Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, this is what you love about Nicholas Batum. Not only does he see the floor, but he's so unselfish.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Zubac with the screen for Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
Jackson dishes to Morant. There's the triple. That shot misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Zubac finds George. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one, good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Morant surveying the D. Out to Brooks. Launches a three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Wall passes to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Wall dishes to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. And the slam dunk by Wall.
This is what is prototypical of John Wall in the groove. He's got every aspect of that offensive game working.
Morant outside. Over Wall. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Adams. Outside, Bain. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Baseline try. Leonard inside. Brooks covering. Here's Zubats. And the layup's good off the glass. Zubats has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And it's Morant missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wall passes to Leonard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Down by 12. Morant with a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
And Wall kicks to George. Leonard on the wing. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers leading by 12. Now here's Wall. 12 points for him. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
So timeout call here. First for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant outside. Offline with his 3. Wall against Morant. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Jackson in the corner. Brooks outside. This one for 3. Empty that time from Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 15. 1:37 left here in the second. Lets it go from 14. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, there's a comfortability for Kawhi Leonard in the mid-range. Boy, he can catch his rhythm right there.
The three from Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Leonard, no luck.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Morant passes to Jackson. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
George with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Here's Wall. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Memphis. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bain with the bucket.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Morant against Wall. Zubac. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Grizzlies trail by 14 from deep three-point range. Brooks the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
13 feet away. That shot, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Kennard is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the center position. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Three-pointer. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Danny Green making an effort on the backboards. That is tireless work.
Jackson looking around. And there's the feed to Morris. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Here's Conchar. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And Los Angeles guys shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. And there's a whistle that goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Powell. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Five on the clock. Wide open look. Green with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Passes it to Aldama. Here's Conchar, guarded by Powell. Now the pass to Aldama. Outside, Green. Fires the three. Rebound by the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jackson passes to Kennard. He feeds it to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Doors with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard out with injury. Luke Kennard had to take on a larger role in 21-22.
They did, Kevin, and that was a theme that was consistent across the board for the Clippers. But certainly where Kennard was concerned, they relied on his scoring. And even though he was seeing more defensive pressure, this guy finished with one of the highest three-point percentages in the league.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Jones in the post. Jackson on him. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Concho. There's the three. 6 on the shot clock. Aldama passes to Jones. From downtown. Again, the miss by Jones. Los Angeles leading by 14. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Powell, no one around him, and another three for the Clippers.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that three, the more the floor opens up.
Pass to Tillman. Passes it to Concho. Here's Tillman. And it's sent back by Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
Kennard with the ball. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Jones. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Tillman, covered by Morris.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington, sends it back.
Can't cash in from close range. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Jones kicks to Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Morris. On the wing, Jackson. And the pass to Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And for Memphis, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Here's Morant. And it's in there. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Wall, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
George up top. Batum for three. And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shot.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Clippers leading by 17. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And he drives in. Wall grabs the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 16 points for John Morant.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Here's Wall. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now here's Morant for three. Here's Adams, and the rejection by Zubac. Wall dishes to Batum. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morant outside. On the wing, Bane. Jackson from long range. Wall with the steal. Lob pass to George. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Kicks it to Adams. Brooks from outside. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Out left to the wing. Adams finds Morant. In the corner, it's Bane. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. And that one hits back iron. Clippers leading by 21. Batum with the ball. Now defended by Adams. And the dunk by Zubac.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance. The ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Wall, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
What a play by Wall. It's going to take more than that to slow him down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
The feed to Batum. It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. Down low. Jackson passes to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Paul George with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for John Wall.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wall passes to Zubac. The kick out to Wall. He dishes it to Leonard. From deep. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Leonard, stolen by Brooks. Morant against Wall. And Morant throws it down.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's build. David, thank you as always.
Thank you.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Morant. Three-pointer off the mark. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, BA. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Outside for Morant. Memphis the rebound. Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Bain. Back to Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Shot is good by Edwards.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
The 3 from Bain. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to McDaniels. Towns down low. Defended by Jackson. And he comes up with a bucket. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Back to Jackson. And stolen by Edwards. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Jackson. From deep, Morant. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Morant against Russell. Towns down low. The 3 ball. And they'll get another chance. Here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. from the inbound. Edwards finds Russell. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
35 seconds left in the first. McDaniels with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Russell. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota, hunting for opportunities.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the court for the Timberwolves. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now here's Morant. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Brooks. Morant with it. For 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. And Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time, can stop on a dime.
Towns for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And stolen by Bane. From deep 3-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. The kick out to Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3. Memphis trailing here. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Outside McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Bane. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, BA. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Gobert. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
At the line for 1.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Brooks. Over McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Towns against Morant.
And it's Towns with the power finish. A former #1 pick, Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Now here's Brooks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Driving inside. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 9 points.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Adams. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And so it's Minnesota closing out. Thanks, Allie. After the break.
The Grizzlies, 17. The Timberwolves, 48.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
They've got John Conchar. Also, Tyus Jones out there. Green out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Russell. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. They get it back. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Russell against Jones. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And the shot goes down. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Pass to Towns. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this? Clubs answer each other from range.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Outside Jones from outside the arc. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Prince. Let's go with a 3. Unable to get that one. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Tillman, stolen by Reed. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Noel, that's good.
Beautiful offense, unselfish play, sharp pass by Prince.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Jones. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Memphis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's Reed. On the wing, Noel, defended by Jones. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 53 left in the third. Anderson for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Jones in the post. Left side, Green. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Anderson.
Memphis foul. Tyus Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Kyle
And he can't get the first one.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies on offense. Trailing by 17. Conchar can't hit. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Outside, Anderson. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Tyus Jones.
Slow-mo, even on the drive, Anderson has a tricky old-school game.
A line change here for Memphis. And he's good on the second. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. Back to Morant. A shot to stop the drought. Jackson, the screen. The 3 from Bain. Hits a 3-pointer. Bain's got 6 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, Adams with the block. Now Bain. Pass to Jackson. Good. He's got 9.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
There's Noel. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13th. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Russell. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Moran against Russell. The 3 from Bain. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Brooks against Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Ja Morant.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Towns against Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Edwards against Adams. Here's Towns.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Russell against Morant. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Morant against Russell. Here's Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Russell up top. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Back to Morant. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Morant. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Baines got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Russell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Morant. Driving to the basket, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Russell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. McDaniels passes to Russell. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they get it back. Pass to Towns. Russell against Morant. Outside McDaniels. Towns for 3. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
If they had an advantage tonight, came out sharp and did what was needed, nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. For Memphis, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Stolen by Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Adams covering. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Three-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell against Moran. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Moran.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Pass to Towns. There's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks from outside. It's off. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it